Oh, that's awesome. That's
I'm
awesome.
going to type in the chat to please, all of you to please put whether you would want our meetings on Wednesdays to start at 9 o'clock a.m., 9:30 a.m., or 10 a.m. Whatever works best for you. And we're going to take a poll and see if we can. We're changing to Wednesdays, so I don't always have my grandkids running around and I can be more present. That will be amazing. And then just wondering if you'd rather start a little earlier in the day, all of you agents, so that we can get your day started and we can get moving on. So just please put in the chat what you prefer. And with that, should we get started, Jeremy, do you think?
Yeah, I think we're good. Let me just
All right.
remove the
Well,
announcement
today
here.
we have,
Yep, go ahead.
oh, go, no, you go, Jeremy.
No, I was just about to say, I'll just remove the announcement here. And also, if I can just squeeze this in a little bit, we will have, or Joe Bremen with the Coldwell Banker was inviting everyone. This is open to all Minnesota agents. They will have like, they will hosting, they will be hosting a free CE class plus lunch on Thursday, August the 27th. And it's included will be the free CE credits, which is 1 hour, free lunch plus networking at 11:30. And I'm just, just an overview, but if you guys want to or are interested, just reach out to me. So class starts at 12. Networking starts at 11:30. Again, this is open to all Minnesota agents, but also you guys are welcome as well, all energy agents. Again, August the 27th, Thursday, and starts at 11:30. Networking class 12. Please reach
Do
out to
you know
me.
the location of that, Jeremy?
I will reach out to the owner or the presenter, and I'll post this in Facebook.
Okay. Sounds
Perfect.
good.
All right, let me just remove this one. And yeah, Syed, you can start.
Okay, so Siyad is here from Oh Yep. I think that's how he said it. Oh Yep. Which is a branded home checklist that you can send to every one of your buyers, help them through the process. So we'll let him get started. So welcome, Syed.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. So my name is Siyad Jawad, and I'll be running today's huddle. I will go over the huddle, and then I'll take some questions. Maybe we'll take a break. I'll read the questions, and then I could go ahead and start answering them. But let's go ahead and get started. For one, I'd like to start with the solutions and the problems and the solutions that we're going to be solving. Um, I would like to see if you guys could raise your hand if you got a call after closing on how to maintain a house, or even worse, when you get a call in winter on a burst spigot. Um, have you guys gotten that call? If you have, please go ahead and raise your hand. Is there an option on the raising your hand here on the Zoom? I don't think they. Oh, there you go. Okay. So yeah, we all have gotten that call after closing on, hey, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I um, feed my lawn? Or when do I need to feed my lawn? And oh, hey, my spigot burst. What do I need to do? How do I shut off the main water line? And so on and so forth. So it's a call that we all take. We don't like it, but because we care, we take it. Um, and our second solution is that 88% of buyers say that they use their agent again, but only 12% actually do. That's not a service problem. It's just a silent problem. We don't, uh, sorry, lights are going out. Uh, it's just that we don't, uh, you know, follow up on constantly on our clients just because we're probably focused on sales. And so this is another solution that what we'd be solving. Um, then I will go ahead and like to go over the website on oyep.com and then go ahead and present. Just give me a second here. Sharing my screen. Let me know if you guys could see my screen.
Nope, we
Um,
can't see anything.
Hold on, try to see. Share screen. There we go. Share screen. Can you guys see my screen now?
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Let me put this down. All right. So on oyep.com, it's a checklist for a client. That was the thought that, we have an issue where either clients don't know what to do when they move in because they're first-time home buyers, how to cut the grass, how to feed it, when to feed it, when to shut off the spigot, how to do it, and so on and so forth. So this is my test. This is my test profile, and we start from the home buying process. And on the home buying process, let me just copy this journey, put it in the chat. Actually, I could just open it from here. It walks in through the pre-approval, house hunting, making an offer, and so on and so forth. Then on the move-in, right? Right now, um, we actually upgraded this. So this is a any new clients that is moving in, it would have the exact it would have the phone numbers. You see that, for the Excel Energy, natural gas, sewer. So it gives them the phone numbers on, who to call and how to, and, switching over the utility bills. Here, it also gives them a checklist on, make sure you do the USPS mail forwarding, your bank accounts, employee payroll, and so on and so forth. It goes down the list. And then here, it also asks some basic questions on filter, lawnmower, uh, you know, smoke detector batteries. This way, the AI will pick it up just in case there's something, if you need to replace the filter in the future on the checklist, it will take you to that screen on Amazon to, you could order it there directly. You don't have to remember it every time. Um, Appliances, they could enter appliances details in here. Um, Now this is really important. I like to go on the final walkthrough. I like to take a picture of their water shut off just in case if something breaks in the house. And so they could always prompt in here and see which one is where is the shut off location and the gas shut off, and the brake panel, so on and so forth. Here they could take a picture of their warranties and it will stay in this application for them. Once they move in and they settle, they will I'm sorry, not constantly. They will get an email once something is due. If they need to feed the lawn on June 1st, they get an email saying, hey, you need to do you need to feed your lawn. How to do it, there's a YouTube. Take them to YouTube directly. They could add it to their calendar. And if they need well, Uh, but we'll fix that later. But they could go onto Amazon and find turf, Scott's turf here, and then they could order it directly from there. What's really nice is that when they get this email on June 1st, they get your picture, your information, your broker to remind them that you need to feed your lawn, you know, on this day. So they never forget you, right? You're constantly there up front. It's like a drip campaign. So then going back here, you could check on your home history, see who's checking, who's doing what, and so on and so forth. And then here's your profile. You could add your logo, your picture, and so they will see your picture constantly. Every time there's a checklist is emailed to them. And we've tried to make it where it's not really annoying constantly sending them a checklist. If you go through the checklist, there are really some things that they have to do for their home to maintain their home. So it's nothing, their appliances last longer, or, prevent um, water burst, or change their filter, or something that is important that they need to do in the house that a lot of people do tend to forget. I personally kind of stopped using business card, and I use this link right here. Oops, the buyer sign up sheet. And you also get a website too. We got to mention that. You get a website. People go in if they're buying, they could sign up and they could say, I'm just moving in or I'm an existing homeowner. And I use this a lot for anybody. So this way, they become a homeowner. They remember me that I'm that person, the realtor that constantly reminds them of how to do things on their current house. So, um, and there is a seller's niche sheet if somebody is looking to sell. So on your website, there's a seller's niche sheet. It's a basic one, but if they want to get an exact numbers, they could contact you. Let me know if I'm going too fast. And here is a mortgage calculator. This is a basic mortgage calculator for your home buyers. However, there is another mortgage calculator here that is super intense. It's not like any other mortgage calculators. I have a test one. So what happens is that in the very bottom, actually in this tab right here, you connect with your loan officer. You put your name, you put his name, you put his email, and you send him an invitation. He accepts your invitation. Once he works with your client and he pre-approves your client, then he will enter some basic details about your clients that you won't be able to see on your end. But once you select that client, so this is, let's say I selected this client called test customer one, it tells me that this person is approved to up to $3,000 a month because it's all about the debt to income ratio. It's not about the how much they could buy. It's about what's the monthly payment that they could purchase. And so here also it says if it over their cash to close is over their $50,000 their cash to close. So let's go ahead as a sample. I'm going to enter my house. All right. Now when you do autofill right here, what's going to happen is going to go through the county. It's going to pull the taxes. My tax is $419 a month. It used to be in the 200s, but that's a different problem that I can't solve. And it also gives you the year that was built, the last sale, um, the assessment, and annual tax. Is it homestead? No. Um, and also gives you if there's any red flags on the records, the school district. But what's really nice, it also gives you the website to that city to pull any type of permits. So you could go on that link, you could put the information on the house, it'll pull the permits, see what kind of permits I've pulled for my house. Not all the cities have a website for permits, so it will provide you with phone number or an email if that city does not. So it also gives you the zone of that house, and you could do a, lien and record documents. You could check on my, make sure that I don't have any judgments or so on and so forth. Anyways, so going back to here, once you enter all that the address and autofill, it will pull out that information. Here on the mortgage calculator, you could go ahead and start entering, the offer price, right? Let's say you want to offer it for $350,000. And since we only have $50,000 to closing, because that's what our loan officer mentioned, he says we could only have $50,000. It will still won't let you get a pre-approval letter because we have to include the cash to close. So cash to close, which is about 3% on this one, 3.25. Hold on a second. Let me just go ahead and 3%. And let's do 49,500 here. We're still short. There we go. Now we're in the clear, right? Our monthly payment is good. Our cash to close is good, right? And obviously these are estimated, but this is pretty solid numbers. If your loan officer is on a boat and he has to get off his boat and open his laptop to give you a pre-approval letter, this will send him an email saying, listen, we meet these qualifications. We're under the 3,000. Our cash to close is below 50,000, right? For this address, we've done our homework, and then you could send it over to your loan officer. So your request for pre-approval. Now, instead of him opening up his laptop, he'll get an email. It gives him the full scenario, the address, and so on and so forth. And all he has to do is approve it. And once that's approved, it goes in here, then, boom. And this is the sample profile. So, and that's the mortgage. That's the mortgage option right here. We are working on this to-do list right here. It's in the beta, but this would be linked to your email, and we're working on to your text message if you like. It's optional if you like to use this. It would be linked to your email, text message, and then it will only capture the action items that needs to be done, right? And it will link that phone number, that address, or that realtor's information to the property. So like this person, it's already linked it to this client over here, which is right here. So, and that's in the beta. And all that is what we're doing right now. If you guys have any thoughts, an idea, you could always email us and we'll be happy to implement it. Our thought is to make sure that we focus on maintaining our clients and making them happy, and always to be on the front end, on the front, in the front page. So if they decided to sell or recommend somebody, we will be the first people to that they would recommend. So that is our presentation. If you guys have any questions, would you like to send us a message or ask a question and in the chat, or I'm free to answer your questions.
I think Yas is
Okay.
raising his hands or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. See, just maybe if can you maybe talk more about the sign up? Like, is it a free app? Is it like a website? Do you have an app you can download?
Yeah, so right now we are implementing it into Android's App Store. So it's going to take another 10 days. It will be available. However, if you go on the website, you could just save the website um, uh, to your phone, and it will save as an application. So I I don't know, my tech guy did it for me, to be
Yeah,
honest
so
with you.
so you can just make a shortcut and you put it in your phone, like an iPhone or app. I got
Yeah,
you. Okay.
yep, yep. It's an application already, but it's not an Android. So if you go on the website, it will ask you if you wanted to download it as an app, and you could download it as an app onto your phone. But it's not an Android or iPhone yet. It will be an Android for in the next 10 days, and the guys are also working for iPhone.
And it's free of charge, right?
The what?
The
The
it's a free of
download?
charge. Yeah, no, I mean sign up and everything. There's no monthly charges, whatever.
The sign up is the first three clients that you have, it's free. But I will be go ahead and send out a code for everybody to get the first 3 months for free. So and then what's really nice is that you could upload your entire clientels right now. And if you want us to do it, you could send us um the your clientels and we could just upload it and it will be all in here. And if you click on this tab over here, and you could kind of manage who do you want, what do you want to sign them up for, and how often do you want that email to go out to them for? If you want it just one monthly, on weekly, on daily, or yearly, um, and then you have a full control. And if you think that we missed something, let us know. We'll be happy to adjust that. On the sign up, sorry. Uh, the sign up, it's only $20 a month. Uh, or it's I think $200 a year or $20 a month. So uh, like I mentioned, I'll send out a code for the first 3 months. You guys could try it out. I think everybody would love it. And if you enjoyed it, we'll be happy to work with you and make sure that we take your business to the next level.
Perfect. Thanks, Siyad. If you can maybe put your contact information in the chat box, that would be great for everyone to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am local, so you could reach me at this number, but you could also reach our guys here, our tech guys at this email.
Looks like you're getting a lot of positive feedback. I think it's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very cool. What a great idea.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I
Saves
know
about
that
1,000 phone calls.
the idea is that the less we struggle over the tedious stuff, the better.
Right.
If it could save us an hour or even 2 hours on, preventing our client to have that issue, or having that loan officer to save him an hour to be able to get off his boat and pull up his laptop and to send us that pre-approval, it's worth it. And if it could, so we could spend more time with our family.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jeremy, do you have any other things for Syed, or anybody else have any questions? You can go ahead and ask them right now.
Anyone?
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
if you have any questions, yeah, just feel free to. You have Syad's contact information in the chat box. If not, you can always reach out to us, me, Kathy, or Randy, so we can, course all the questions directly to Syad, or we can just relay the message to him. And Syad, if you don't have anything, thank you so much. I appreciate your time in joining us, and a great, opportunity for you to discuss about this cool app. And yeah, if don't have anything, if I can grab this opportunity, and I know we discussed this earlier about the CE class that Joe Bremen from Coldwell Banker was presenting and was trying to invite everyone. Again, this is a 1 hour credit hour. It's for free, free CE credits. It's August the 27th on Thursday. Free lunch. Networking starts at 11:30, and strictly class starts at 12 p.m. I just got the information, the address where it's going to be held at. It's in Roseville, but I will have Patrick post it in our Facebook page for everyone to see. You can't join this or you can't take advantage of this if you don't sign up in the link that he provided. So I will make sure to include that in the Facebook post.
And it looks like the class is entitled Mold in Homes, and it's presented by the Minnesota Department of Health, and it is just 1 credit hour, so it's not going to take up your whole day. The lunch starts and networking at 11:30, and then the class starts at noon. So
Perfect.
all right.
Oh,
Anything
Randy's
else for
talking, but
anybody?
I think you're on mute or something or not connected. Randy?
I had some slides,
Yeah.
but I can't them. Here they are. From the association. You guys, hey, I don't know if anybody is paying much attention. A few people fell off the call already, but the association sends me these updates, and it looks like we had another record month last month. So I don't know how people talk about the market, but when people ask you, you know how it's doing really well. So we've had record listings and record closings and record contracts get underdone from July of the year before. So it's not like we're in a slump. And then everything I read basically says that the housing market is about as balanced as it's been since 2017. So that's, you know, it basically means that there's enough inventory for buyers to find, and then sellers need to negotiate a little bit because, right, it's just not overwhelmed with we have it's pretty leveraged here a couple times for a while. I'm going to open up the slides quick for anybody who's still on and see if there's anything of value in here. Having a hard time. Yep, here they are. Share. Share. Use. Share. So I don't know what this looks like. Oh yeah, if anybody's using these electronic lock boxes, those things are getting. What does this look like? Anybody? Do you guys see this whole thing?
Yeah, we can see it.
Especially Jeremy.
We can see it.
The electronic lock boxes, they're switching over to another company. What happened? And so if you have any, you're going to have to arrange to go to the association and swap them over.
Can you swap them out already, or
is
it a future date coming up to swap them out?
Well, it's something about November, but call them. But look at this. I can see right on the front, there's a keypad. So this is probably everybody's biggest complaint, right? I mean, I've gone to places and I've been like, look, I really need the keypad. You know, this whole electronic lockbox track everybody that comes in the door is a good idea, but sometimes an inspector doesn't have a Supra, and I haven't, I mean, unless I'm out looking at investment homes or something, I let mine get outdated, you know? So now they got a backup. You can probably say, look, we want to know who's in the house, or they can give you a code option in case somebody's stuck outside and can't get their Supra working. I mean, I don't know why it took a decade to figure that one out. But it's looking like that's my the only thing that came in broker slides. I'll double check for you guys. Yeah, just a Century lockbox info thing.
I have a question, Randy.
So,
I I've not been able to get lock boxes at all. I've been using my own code boxes. Is there a way I can get some of these to me or get permission to get some of these?
Well, all you do is go to the association, and then they can set you up with their electronic ones. The ones that you've been buying are cheap, though. I think these things are probably 80, 90. With your membership, I think they always gave us 2 of them. And then
yeah, they always tell me I have to get them from you guys or have you guys get them for me, and I don't know why.
Well, we might have to sign something.
Okay, I'll go see again.
What association are you trying to get them through?
CMAR.
Oh, yeah, I think, how does that work? Well, we can call them together. Jeremy can call them. There's a guy down there that passed away that had an office, right?
Yeah, and I have not been able to get lockboxes. I've been trying for a year and a half.
I think they were all signed out or somehow. Oh, how did that work? Jeremy, can you make a note to call down to CMAR and find out what we need to do to get lockboxes again?
Yeah, for sure. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we'll follow up on that thing.
Okay, thank you.
And then that's cool. So that's good. So I'm glad I jumped on for a little Q&A. We'll try to do that. We're trying to decide possibly if we change the meeting times so that we can be more resourceful. What I found out, back before the internet was going on, all these real estate brokerages would have these Tuesday morning meetings, and basically everybody's out doing open houses on Sundays and Saturdays, and then Monday they're running around getting paperwork in their buyers and sellers' hands. But I found out there's like other companies either offering to join the huddle or the association as information for huddles on Tuesdays. And so I'm wondering if we decide to move our meeting to like a Wednesday, or if we did a poll once a while ago, and I know Monica might be on here because she wanted to do these at 9 a.m. We used to do them at 9, and we moved them to 10. So we were thinking about doing a poll to see if Wednesday is a problem and if everybody needs to get on earlier or later. So just to let you guys know on the call, we might put that on Facebook and get a company vote. If anybody said Tuesdays or Wednesdays now, does it really matter? Or does anybody have a preference? Since you got the screen. Shonda, I don't know why you got the big screen on here. Did I cut out? Well, here, let's do this.
No,
we'll wrap up
hear
the
you.
meeting, and then I just let everybody know that, and I guess have a good week, right?
All right. Well, thanks, Randy. And thank you, everyone, for joining our call today. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, and we'll let you know the date. The time. It'll be on your text message and your email on Friday. All right.
Do we have anybody lined up? Because I think the state fair is going on and everybody's going back.
Does that start?
And it's the end of the month.
Yeah, we can. Unless we're gonna. I guess we don't have anybody lined up because we either do a agent orientation or else we. But maybe save that till the end of September.
No, we might have to do that. So we'll announce what the huddle is. But everybody have a good week. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ray.
Okay. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.